last night was the first.
Is that a train?
Oh, that's
What is that about? Oh, cement.
yeah.
This is a cement factory and there is like mountains of it. Okay, I'm here with John and Cole from Atlanta, USA. So guys, tell me about your Camino experience so far.
Well, I mean, like, it could have been better. My shoes have been like rubbing me in a weird way.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been pretty okay, I'd say.
And you, John?
Fantastic. I'm here with my number one son,
Aww.
and I could be sleeping better, but it's not really any different than back home. So, Ultreya.
Ultreya Susaya.
Probably
prepare.
get out there and do like a bit of hiking before you come on here, like we did, but like
Yeah.
we've seen other people who haven't, and they're not making nearly as good a time.
Very good. And three words to describe the Camino from each of you?
Which day?
Oh no, just three words,
Anything,
just three adjectives to, or whatever you like, just three words that pop in your head, don't overthink it.
I don't know, I'm not able to think of anything.
No
right
worries,
now.
it's early. It's 8 o'clock.
I would say exhilarating.
Nice.
To me, it's a collegial, gracious, giving sort of experience with people that are on the trail with you, and
Lovely.
and just eye-opening.
Lovely, well said, John. Well, thank you.
Contemplative, I guess.
Nice. Well, thank you both very much for your time today. Oh, far out. Oh, goodness. I feel like I'm in the movie set of Gladiators. Are you entertained? Think, John? Are they? Oh, they look
The
a bit.
blueberries are not worth eating.
You took
raw.
one for the team. Love it.
Good.
So who's the buddy that was with him?
He was on
Hey, that is a really cool albergue. San Nicolas.
Yeah.
It's really, isn't it? Good morning, everybody. It's about 9:30, about 24 degrees, raining. It was raining this morning. At about 6 a.m. there was thunder and lightning, and I just don't like those things. But anyway, thankfully it cleared by the time we got out. We had breakfast at 7. It was a breakfast at the accommodation, the Alburgue. I didn't have a very good sleep because this Alburgue has got very thick doors between two dorms. I was in the dorm with about 10 Spaniards, lovely people, and a couple of other international pilgrims. And then, and you know, if you don't want a stuffy room and you try and open the windows, you just got to be mindful that others may not want to have an open window. So, but I couldn't sleep, it was so stuffy and didn't really sleep much at all. But anyway, all good. I'm feeling all right. My feet, up a bit achy, but the good news is I think I got to my blisters early, so I'm not feeling it today, but it's because I think the path is a bit more gentler, and but my calves have seized up, so I look like, I don't know. Anyways, I need to stretch out my calves. Dinner last night was cod, and anything with lemon for dessert I will have. And there's this beautiful lemony, yogurty thing. Lemon mousse, I think, was delicious. And anyway, so the town of Zubiri is really quite pretty, but it's very small. The whole town are basically made up of 6 or 7 albergues. Don't quote me on that. But it seems to be set up for pilgrims. There's a beautiful bridge across connecting to the town, 2 beautiful arches, and that river, when I soaked my feet in it after that long hike yesterday, it felt amazing. And yeah, it's So nice. And we had a good laugh because Joe and Emma, whom are two gorgeous Australians from South Australia, and I've been hanging out with them a bit, they're friends, have kind of been really lovely to me, and so included me in their yoga sessions, which is great. Joe's got a little app. We didn't do it last night because we hit the bar. There was only one bar in town, and then everything was shut, so we had to then eat a pilgrim's dinner, which was fine. But anyways, Joe did laundry, and she saw I was coming in. She said, oh, just throw some items in here. So I did, and anyways, I washed some and I gave some as part of the laundry, but then I realized I didn't have a top to wear. So then I had to pull out my parka. There's a joke about all of that, but I'll spare you. But the girls that I was hanging out with thought it was very, very funny that I was wearing a parka to dinner. It was very warm, and I think the locals fan just thought I was absolutely crazy. Anyways, just checking in. I'm feeling okay today. 22 kilometers, I think. That's kind of going to be my average. There will be days when there's more. It's relatively undramatic. Oh, hang on, that's not a good word. It's undulating. Oh, I don't know, sorry. But it should be okay today. We're going into Pamplona, which is apparently the biggest city on the trail. Again, don't quote me. But it's going to be great because I might think about getting a couple of items from Decathlon. I'm not sure yet. I'm not losing weight, as you can tell from my moon face. I've actually put on weight. How is that possible? So much bread, potatoes every night pretty much. I should just stop. Anyways, I'll show you the view now. I can smell pine. Or is it my backpack that's been leaking eucalyptus oil, or has the leaked eucalyptus oil in it? But it's a beautiful smell, and I really love this walk at the moment. It's up and down. It's never constant, but it's gentle up and down. And my feet are so grateful for it. This trail kind of reminds me of the Dandenongs back in my hometown of Melbourne, and also San Francisco, or what is that region where there's big, is it cathedral of, is it redwoods? But they're massive trees. These are really skinny, but same kind of color. But yeah, a cathedral of trees is a phrase that I always love. It just talks so well of the silence in a forest in California. Are they redwoods? I don't know, I've got to figure it out, but they're giant trees. These are skinnier, but has the same coloring, and I love vines, and these are beautiful vines just wrapping themselves around these trees. Here's the terrain. Smaller rocks, very different from yesterday's nightmare. But you know, I look back upon yesterday's walk with a bit of, wow, I did that, you know. So anyways, I want to say thank you to Joe and Emma for looking out for me with the laundry and with the yoga. They're behind me at the moment because I think Emma was tending to her blisters, which is a good idea, but I'll catch up with them probably later tonight when we get to Pamplona. Oh. And I'm looking forward to seeing the place that Ernest Hemingway, a revered writer, he wrote books like Movable Feast and The Bells Are Tolling. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. Oh, shit. I just shouldn't quote anything literary because menopause brain, you know. can't complete sentences sometimes. Anyways, Ernest Hemingway made Pamplona very, very famous in that sense. So I'm looking forward to sitting in the bar where that great writer has been, and hopefully let his spirit of talent in the writing craft by osmosis enter me so that I can actually write something of use one day. Anyway, that's it from me from the trail. Catch up soon.
Good morning.
Good morning. This terrain is so simple. The fact of the matter is, even if you want to do the Camino alone, you are never really quite alone. You know, there's always somebody on the tracks, which is kind of good for a safety reason. And the beauty is you can always drop off, you know, stay behind if you don't want company. I've done that a few times, and you know, you just cannot get offended or think you will cause offense, because it's just an unspoken rule on the Camino. Everyone's on their own journey. There's a song that I used to sing to my kids before they go to bed, and it goes like this, and I'm not too sure if I remember the words correctly. I mean, it sounds a bit nonsensical, but let me just sing it. It just all of a sudden just came back to me. It's been 10 years since I've sung something like this, you know, to them. So here goes. In the starlight, let us wander wild and free, for there is nothing in the daylight half so dear to you and me, like the fairies in the shadows. In the starlight, da 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 da. Well, that's it. And I don't know where that song came from, but it just popped in my mind walking through this beautiful lush trail. And if I were to examine the words, it sounds a bit dark, but I truly don't mean anything by it, and the words may not even be real. Well, there you go. Oh,
There you go.
thank you so much. Oh wow, that is nice. It's MYLINH.
Meilin. Okay, and that's your first name.
Correct, yes.
Okay, Meilin.
Meilin. So it's, you know, me as in me, myself and I.
Yeah.
And then Lin as in like short for Linda.
Yes.
Meilin. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you for asking.
Well, Meilin.
Oh, so pretty. Seems to be the place where everyone's staying here for coffee. Let me ask him. Goodbye, with a cross out of the name.
Language, and then they say it in Spanish.
Iruña. Can you explain for me, please, Sandy? What is Basque? What culture is that?
Basque.
Yeah, country. When is it?
Northwestern Spain, and it is language.
Oh yes, excellent. I like that. I like them. Whew, alone again, thank goodness. Oh no, that's not true. I do love company in small doses, but I don't like a busy trail, you know? So, how peaceful is this? That's the terrain. rocky.
I want dry feet.
Oh, you got sandals?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
First time I have trouble.
just take it really slow.
And it's uphill.
I know. Say,
That's modern.
say that again.
Dirty socks.
Wet socks.
Dirty socks, yes.
Do you have another pair of socks?
Oh yeah. I have shoes as well. But in shoes I have hot feet,
Hot feet, yes.
so I love sandals, but I didn't think this was going to happen today.
So somebody on YouTube asked me how are my shoes holding up, and so I got the Olympus 5 Trail Runner, and I have to say that I got two pairs, one to train in back home and then one to take on the pilgrimage, and I think they've got a really good grip. And that's what you want, I think, for this kind of trail. Very diverse, I guess, in some ways. And but you know, the poles are really your best friends. And I would say that the ultras so far, except for the second day when it started to squeak, and that might have been because of the Pyrenees dampness. Oh, yuck! Oh, I nearly slipped there. That but now it's not squeaking, which is great. And yeah, the cushioning is what you want to, and I have to say that I should have gotten even thicker cushioning, because you know, these dragon's teeth, which are scattered across the path along the way, really do, you know, wallop these shoes. But so far they're okay. I think I should have gotten an even thicker sole, and but I like the lightness of the ultras, and I like the big toe box. And you know, I had an issue with my toe, but now I think I've stretched it so that maybe it's not hitting or rubbing anymore. Oh my God. Having said that, I think, because I bought two pairs, the pink ones is definitely bigger, although, you know, customer service would argue with me that it's impossible for one shoe to be bigger in toe box, although they're the same size and model. You know, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I think my rating of these ultras would be 4 out of 5. Hi, Debbie.
Maiden?
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you again.
How you going? Oh, Vaseline. Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, are these dolls next to the shoes? You're doing really well.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi. Hello. I miss my cat Darcy. Hi, gorgeous. Hello. Hi. All right. See you later. You're camouflaged into the stonework, aren't you? You're gorgeous. So beautiful. Hi, little kitten. You are so well camouflaged, aren't you, into that brickwork? Oh. Peugeot and a Mini. This is clearly marked to not be portable, can't drink, do not consume. The people. I'm here with Albert from Barcelona. Albert, you're on the Camino. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going all the way to Santiago?
No way. Just to Logroño.
And I'm going all the way, yes.
My God.
I'm hoping to, anyways. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience so far on the Camino?
Yeah, it's just been one day, so I don't know. No, but it's a good place to think, no? To be alone, to
I agree. That's why I'm
think
here.
yourself.
I'm here too for that. I totally agree and I support that. And I hope you're finding some peace with that, yeah?
Yeah, but it's only been 2 days, so I hope in the next 4 I keep working on it.
Okay. And if somebody was thinking about doing the Camino for the first time, what would you say in terms of advice?
Excuse me? Could you repeat that? What would I?
If somebody was planning on doing a
Yes, I
Camino,
got it.
what's your advice to them?
They need to be calmed and strong, because it's 6-7 hours every day working alone, and so you need to be strong.
What 3
Or
words?
with friends. Or with friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What 3 words would you say to describe the Camino?
I don't know.
3 words.
And I don't know.
No problem. Thank you so much, Albert.
Thank you.
My hip hurts. And my groin too. I think I may have not stretched it right, or it's not clicking right. Oh, anyways. It's a bit of pain. Look what I found. Trail nuts that I bought from Border on the second night of the Camino. That's great. Apples? They're all over.
But they're not on the tree.
Dunno.
Are they peaches?
Yeah. Figs.
I have.
We're going up, 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 up. Oh my goodness. It is really high. 300 meters. Right, we are 7 k's out of Pamplona and I am sore. Hips and calves. I'm just wondering whether I should try and find a massage place. The problem is I don't have much battery, and if I switch on the internet and all my stuff, apps, it's gonna suck it all up, so I can't Google a place, and I reckon they're all booked up anyway, so I'll try when I get in there. But I would love and pay good money for a massage right now.
So, Toronto, you follow them? The maple leafs? No? Okay.
I'm not a big sports person.
I think I've only seen one hockey game,
Right?
professional. But my cousin lives way up north in Wisconsin, and the parents built a school of
50 euro. Peach Power. I bought that from a van for like 50 cents. It's nearly lunchtime. Mmm. Tart, sweet, juicy. I think it's been picked up by a local resident's backyard, which is nice. Organic. Is that Pamplona? I'm not quite sure. Could be just the town before Pamplona, but that's where we're heading. I've just got emotional eating a peach. Obviously there's thoughts in my head. I've got a stone in my shoe, so oh. I've actually veered a little bit out from the Camino path, but it's basically a decision between walking along sort of some pretty monotonous roads or a bit more of a scenic route, according to a couple of YouTubers. And I think I'm just going to see whether this would work, but I've got a GPS on, so I should get to my Alburgue in about 6k. Oh, sorry. So nice. Just following the river into Pamplona. This is the alternate route, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you kind of know what you're doing, because I can't say that I actually know what I'm doing, but I think I got some instructions from Margaret, so who's a pilgrim last night, and I think I should be okay, but I'm going to put on my GPS now. Such a beautiful culture, Spain. The people are always so fit and healthy, and they're really lovely and warm. Looks like I'm going the right way. Pamplona, Puente de la Magdalena, that's where I'm going to point my marker to. People walk dogs this way, bike paths, much nicer than the more concrete jungle that the other route takes you. But anyways. Oh, great. Got back into the right path now. There's heaps of markers going into Pamplona. Okay. Here we are, Pamplona. City centre, sort of. Entering Pamplona. Oh, beautiful. All right, I'm here with Leslie and Lindy from South Australia. They've been my buddies for the past 3 nights. So would you recommend the Camino to people?
Well, if they're anything like me, yes, but you never know what people are like.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a great thing to do, but yeah, you have to be prepared.
What are the 3 words to describe the Camino for you? Each 3 words.
Welcoming,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful,
Yeah,
and
adventure,
challenging.
challenging. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's 2:03. I've made it to Pamplona, and look how pretty it is. I'm thinking I might stay another night rather than just the one, so that I can explore a bit more. But it's really pretty. Ernest Hemingway made this his home for a little while, as I mentioned.
Vamos muy atrasados.
Made it. I'm at Bar Gaucho, which is apparently one of the best ones for tapas. Oh no, pinchos. This is popo, which is squid, and then mushroom truffle fries. And I'm just getting a glass of white wine. And this is going to probably be my dinner.
mushroom truffle fries.
I am so tired, so achy in my legs. I'm in Pamplona. I'll show you some sights, okay? From the ground, because I can't move. That is the monument that's in the center of the square, and at 5 o'clock in the afternoon it's fairly quiet except for lots of tourists all around the square in various shops eating pinchos, not tapas, pinchos. It's a really nice town. The windows are really cute, and to be honest, I am attracted to this town because Ernest Hemingway made it famous, and I'm wondering, what would a man like that, a writer, be so attracted to this town? I'm not kidding when I say I'm giving you the tour flat on my back. So basically that there, I think, is the museum or the photography place. And Running of the Bull is obviously huge here. And I don't know, I just think that it's a bit cruel, and I hope that that doesn't say anything against the culture of Spaniards community, okay? It's a really pretty city, I have to say, but it is massive. And one thing that I have observed is that the locals, the Spaniards are fantastic. They're really good at fashion. I just want to give a big shout out to Karen, Jeanette and Antoine, and I hope I'm saying that last name right, for buying me a coffee. I so am appreciative of your very generous act. I started the account because I thought, it might be fun to shout out a couple of names along the way. And I actually do cash it out to buy myself cafe con leche, which is the Spanish term for coffee with milk. And I am so sorry to all my French friends and the Francophiles, but the Spanish people are better at coffee than the French. Of course, no one compares to Melburnian baristas. If you would like to buy me a coffee, hit my YouTube bio for a link, or just search buy me a coffee /stylishly, which is my handle for my channel here. And yeah, you can buy me a coffee and I will definitely cash it out. It's only a few dollars. I kind of want to check in with you guys about what makes the Camino a Camino. Is it one that you carry your own bag and not use luggage transfer from stop to stop? Is it one where you complete the entire 800 plus kilometers? And the notion that, it's your Camino, does that give people a way out? Because anyone that can do the entire Camino carrying their own pack is pretty special, you know. I swear, having like 4 or 5 days in, I can tell you that it is very, very difficult to achieve. And look, seriously, hats off. Hats off to anyone that can complete the entire Camino Frances carrying their own pack. But I don't want to just take away or diminish those who are doing whatever they can to complete the journey, you know, because sometimes they can't carry it because they've got health conditions, or, you know, they're maybe a bit too elderly, or they've got joint issues. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. I'm talking to Ivan from Canada about the art scene in Pamplona. Okay, Ivan, I know you've got something to say about this. What's happened? What did you do today?
I'm just really, you know, it was a wonderful walk, but I'm very curious, having gotten to Pamplona, why there are no street performers on the street. There are no caricatures, no plate painting, no drumming, no classical guitar, no dancing, things that, you know, attract attention and energy.
Yeah.
I asked a lady and she said, no, it's not a thing here, just drinking, and nobody here. So
That's
it's really odd.
It's a bit
Pamplona
odd.
is empty, as far as I've seen in this area, with street performers. Lots of places, lots of chance for energy.
Do you think it's because it's Sunday night?
She didn't say anything about Sunday.
Yeah.
I haven't been here long enough to know the trends.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it's really odd to me that somebody isn't out there somewhere wanting to play guitar and sing or do something.
Because there's so many tourists here that they could like demonstrate the culture of Spain, perhaps, and
usually
tourist dollars
the energy
too.
a little
Lifts the
bit.
energy.
You know, people enjoy the atmosphere.
Okay, that's a really.
They like to get their picture drawn. They like to do those things, especially when they're walking along with kids and dogs.
Yeah, right.
They stop at the person that's making balloon animals.
Do you think? Let's just wait until we get to Burgos. That's on the way, right? Burgos
yes.
and Lyon. They're very artistic cities, and then let's see whether or not and Santiago and see whether there's what
And that's
what you was
that's a
talking
great
about.
idea. I'm not sure that it's a Spanish thing,
Oh.
but it's certainly a Pamplona thing on a Sunday night. It's a limited sample size, so who knows? But
I tell you what, Barcelona has got heaps of those activities from
and
memory.
I'm sure you did them all.
I didn't do it. I just walked through Rambla, isn't it? Yeah. Rambla. All right, you have a good night. See you later. Bye.